Huh? Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode here, or another redstone video here. And we're on the 18-to-be-34B snapshot, the first 1.14 snapshot. And they added in the ability to use shears with a dispenser on sheep. So I just mocked up this little simple sheep farm here. There's other ways to do this too, but thinking about efficiency and lag, this is probably going to be, in my opinion, the best way, because you don't have a lot of entities bobbling around and you don't have a constant redstone clock going on. The worst you got is a few hoppers here and a hopper minecart running and the occasional tick of a dispenser. Not too bad, I don't think. And so basically the observer blocks will read the ground, and it'll read whether, once the sheep eats the grass, it'll read that it turns into a dirt block and send out a signal here and show the sheep. Of course, once it regrows again, it'll get a second pulse. But luckily for us, they've designed it so that when the shears don't actually shear anything, the durability doesn't get used. So that second pulse doesn't really matter, and works out perfectly fine. So this is pretty simple. As soon as the sheep gets wool back, it gets sheared, so there's no loss of efficiency there. And really, the only way to make this farm faster would be to add more of these modules. And you could probably stack them really close together too, and probably even stack them up by adding rails on the top of here and then adding another section. Just like you've seen there, the red and the cyan grew. As soon as they grew, they were sheared. Alright, so let me show you how to build one module of these, and then you can put them together yourself. So basically what you want to do, you're going to need a grass block. Take an observer, put it into the observing the block, basically. You're going to put a solid block on top there with a dust. Then what you're going to need is a dispenser. Place your dispenser right there, and then you'll go ahead and fill that up with shears. Now, what you're going to want to do from here is just surround this grass block in other grass blocks. I cut these off in the farm. You can leave them in. It may help the efficiency here. What I do know is that that block, and that block keep this one growing faster, as well as one block under here, if you can leave that as possible. Now we don't have that because of the mine track rail over here, but we do have one in the center. So this block here also helps it grow quicker as well. And then basically we just take a glass block, place the glass block on the top here. Look how clean that glass is. New texture. That's very nice. And then you can just drop your sheep in. Sheep. Take your sheep. Drop that guy in. As soon as he eats that grass, it's going to shear him. Alright, so basically what you're going to want to do if you want to extend this is you're going to want to add another grass block here. And then you can just surround that bit. Place your other mechanics here. I would probably, if you're gonna do a large build, I would probably place your dispensers in. Probably do the redstone stuff first, and just place your dispensers in like this. Then add your grass blocks afterwards, as well as your glass. Yeah, and so that's how you build the farm. Then you add a minecart rail and a hopper unloading system, which looks like this. Basically, once the minecart hopper drops off an item in the hopper, it's read with the comparator, which is turns off this torch. Depowers that repeater, which unpowers the rail here. And I've actually got this set up wrong. Knucklehead right there. So you'd actually need to do that to get it to stop for a second. So anyways, guys, I hope this is useful to you. I may come out with other sheep farms and different stuff, and we'll notify you of changes to this mechanic as they make them. But anyways, guys, this has been Ike here, bringing you ideas and tutorials to help you survive and thrive in Minecraft. And until next time, happy Minecraft, and bye-bye. Oh yeah, just PS on this video. I did do a little testing with dispensers and the shears, and they only work on sheep. So you can't, for instance, make a grass farm where you place bone meal. Oh, that's white dye. That's a whole other thing they've added. You can't, for instance, do this and make a grass farm with it. It just it does nothing. So let's put a shear in there to prove it. Yeah, it just does nothing. So I think the code just reads that there's a sheep there or not in order to prevent the durability from being used up when it's not being used. So it would be nice if that in the future was enhanced to do other things, but until then, we'll enjoy the sheep farm, the automatic sheep farm that we've been looking for years. Absolutely. So yeah, and this is about, I don't know, about an hour and a half of just chilling here with the farm running. So that ain't too bad. That ain't too bad for 16 sheep. So yeah. All right, guys. Bye.